What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. That's right, we're playing FTB. What was it again? Ultimate? I think it's Ultimate. I can never remember. Anyway, how you doing today, guys? I am doing fantastic today because, yeah, we're gonna finally get some things done that I've been putting off. And I didn't want to do until we're into our new base place, but I can't take it anymore. We have to. And that's mostly with AE. Yeah, we got to set up auto crafting. I cannot deal with crafting every dang thing myself. It is driving me absolutely bonkers. So we'll get that set up today. Shouldn't actually take too long. I got most everything all done for it. Picking up from last episode, we got a couple of main things done that we had to do. We set up this bad boy. Yeah, what are you called again? Where does it say it? What are industrial grinder? Thank you for listening there. Where we set up the processing of ferrous ore, which we turned into platinum, which is oh so good. That's so cool. I wish I had that in real life. Just make all the platinum I want. So we got platinum going. We also had this bad boy, the industrial centrifuge, which is turning the glowstone into silicate, into mercury. We haven't used the ruby dust yet, but I'm sure it will be very useful. And the silicate, so that was, and the mercury is for processing the platinum. And then the silicate we got over here, which this we're going to turn into the plates, which I've already been doing in anticipation of today, to use for our solar panels. Yeah, so that we can start to get solar energy. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, right now it's doing iron. I gotta make more blast furnace. But anyway, the blast furnace, let me grab some of this nice stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, grab you. I've just been doing this. I'll switch it by hand over to this, and then it will stay on this until it uses it all. But yeah, this stuff right here, you just put in there. It doesn't matter. The coal's for making the steel. But this, it just will, in the blast furnace, turn into those plates. And we've got 756 of the plates. So we're going to be able to make a lot of solar panels, but they're expensive. So yes, UU Matter's doing great. We got 553, 92 of the iridium. Remember, we can use this to craft iridium if we wanted. Diamonds, we got galore. Almost fourth. In fact, we probably do have 4,000. Let me just see. Because remember, I got all these diamond blocks right here. Can I do that? Yeah, look at all them diamonds. So many. Oh my goodness, swimming in diamonds. Yep, well over 4,000 diamonds. What's that? Titanium, 140. I got a lot more dust. Let's just look real quick of the dust that needs to be. Look at that. Holy crap, the nuggets. We got tons of the dust. So that right there would be another 32 of them. Plus we got another. Yeah, we got a lot. We'll get to that. Our AE will do all the crafting for us. This is our tungsten, 380. And then look at this. Our blaze rods, over 1 million. In fact, what's the exact number? Are we almost 2 million? Wow, 1.5 million blaze rods. We are making so many more than we're using. It is so good. Let's go check out our void world. Ooh, no wonder it was a little laggy. All right. Yep, we've got 6 tier 5 spawners all going at once. It is so glorious. We do have to update this farm, though, with teleporting. So very cool. And yes, it is working oh so great. Haven't had any hiccups, any problems. I love it. Our Thaumcraft is going amazing. We made our wands too. The wand of equal exchange and the, what's the other one? The mining wand. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I got these alembics put in. So now I don't get the nasty flux or whatever that goes on. This stuff collects it all. Yeah, and then I can put it into the jars. It's pretty cool. Again, mostly Thaumcraft off camera. Let's check out, let's see, is it daytime? Sun's about to go down. Let's wait until it's time to sleep, and then I'll show you. I have been working over at the new place, and that's what I wanted to do, was wait until we had, wait to do the crafting until we're at the new place, but it's just going to take too long, because, I mean, this is going to be our good base that we're moving to. It's not like a little rushed hole in the wall like this place. So it takes time. I got to do a lot of the building first, and I want to get most of the things crafted, and I'd like to have solar panels for power ready, you know, to power a lot of it, if not all of it. I did set up automation for all this sort of stuff. All these things, they're all automated and going, so I don't have to keep filling it myself. I just threw in all these furnaces. Nothing, they're not set up yet. I only have this one set up with one thing to make the refined iron thus far. Then these guys I've been doing with switches to do the bauxite and then to make coal dust. I don't want to make too much of it. You know what I'm saying? And then this is doing all of our ores. We're doing awesome. We're doing awesome. Is it time to sleep? All right, time to sleep. Nice. I'm the only one on the server right now, so I can sleep all I want. Ooh, and our slimes are doing well. I know, just so much going on. Holy crud. We'll just peek down through there. Can you see? I got a little zoom thing. Let's see. Can I zoom in to see down there? Yeah, they're doing well. The witches and the slimes. We have, let's see. I almost forgot that we did the slime farm. Holy crud, we have almost 1 million slime. I can probably shut that off soon. That's probably more than we will need. All right, so all that being said, everything's doing well. We got to get more power to make UU matter faster. For that, we're going to, for the short term, do more boilers, the long-term solar panels. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I also, let me see, we have this centrifuge cool guy. Let's just slime. Boom. Instead of doing the other one, which is kind of slow, this is a centrifuge extractor. And it's one of the ones where you got to give it redstone signal, and it's like a rotary machine. But yeah, it's got a much larger inventory. It works much, much faster. I like it. It's pretty cool. And then I also made this little guy, EU reader. Is that what it's called? Yeah, EU reader. I can go slap this on a machine, starting measurement, then based on time, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's hit it again. It's doing an average of 80 EU per tick. So pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Over 91 ticks. Do it again. Yeah. So you can actually see what the energy consumption is. That's just for stuff that does EU. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. What'd I say? I slept, right? Yeah. All right. Let's go over to where the new base is, just so we can take a peek at it. Let's see here. This one, I think. Both of these books go to the same place. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Dang it. Look at all the torches that I put in. So many. Like, I have like inventories full of torches. That's one thing this mod pack really lacks, is like better torches. It is such a pain in the butt. But I'm trying to get the whole area completely safe before we move in, before I start building, because we have villagers to worry about, and I don't want nothing bad to happen to our villagers. So yeah, I've been torching up like crazy. I've spent hours doing this. Just looking through where all the little spots are the guys can spawn. So yeah, I really wish they had better lighting systems. There's wrath lamps that are really good, but those can cause a lot of lag and issues. Not recommended. That's from, I think, Factorization. But yeah, you got to do it old school, like vanilla Minecraft for lighting here, for the most part. So anyway, that's that. That is that. I do have most of it all lit up, and then I'm going to start building. I'm probably going to start up on this top here, and I don't want to get too much into it, but yeah, I want to shape this out so it looks like it's a big mountain here, like as if it was like naturally generated. And then we'll have our base kind of like towering possibly up here. And then this will be like the basement, and it's already dug out. So it's just super convenient. But as you know, it takes time. And also the fact I have to, in fact, go to another red rock dimension or another place, because I don't want to take red rock from here and make my area look bad. So instead, we are going, let me see. I got some books. Hypno's living in a red rocks as well. So he gave me this nifty dimension that he built. This is where I've been getting my crystal from. Last episode you guys saw that I had a whole bunch of crystal in a deep store. But yeah, this is where I've just been going in my free time also and collecting up tons of red rock just so that we can use it for our build. I could do a quarry, but unfortunately, because the red rock's like only on the first few layers, it's in some ways almost faster to just mine it myself, because I'm practically instant mining right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's kind of fun to do. But, you know, relax and just chill out, put on a movie while I do it, or listen to music while I do it, or whatevs. All right, so all those things being said, let's go ahead and toss all the additional extras in there. Beautiful. Let's actually get to some substance. But I do a lot off camera in this series, so I like to kind of fill you guys in so you're in the same state of mind as me. So we are going to be making an ME Ascend... what the crap are they called? Assembler containment wall, crafting CPU, pattern providers. Yeah, the whole auto crafting thingamajig. So, yeah, let's get to it. All right, here we go. Here we go down the rabbit hole. It actually shouldn't be too bad because I got everything already crafted. So we're going to be making our containment CPU auto crafting. I don't even know what you call it once it's complete, but yes, it is a multi-block structure. Now I believe it can go up to 8x8, but I could be wrong about that. I know it does at some point. It's just whether this version or not. We're going to be doing a 5x5 because I don't need one that big anyway. So what you got to do first is on all of the corners, so to speak, of your cube, and it can be a rectangle, doesn't have to be a perfect square. So just like this, you're just going to be making like the cage around it. So again, ours is 5x5, and you can really have it wherever you want, although it's nice to be able to have access to it once the multi-block's complete. So let's just get it complete. All right, and I think just the bottoms now. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. All right, so we got the containment walls. Next, we're going to want the heating vents. Yes, this is, again, just part of the multi-block, but I guess if this was like, you know, like a computer or something, this is to help it cool itself down, so to speak, because that's more or less what we're doing. We're making like a computer. All right, beautiful, beautiful. And I know I'm standing on the last block that I'm going to need. Boom, boom, boom. And this is just going to be all those outer walls. All right, awesome. So I have 9 left over for the bottom once we're complete. All right, next up, we need the CPUs. Now, I believe what these do is it determines how many crafts can happen simultaneously. I would think you'd need at least one, although again, I'm not positive about that, but I would assume you need at least one. And then because of this, we can do 9 crafts simultaneously. So you can adjust that to whatever you want. Now, this guy, you're going to need at least one, again, I would assume. These, the pattern providers, are going to be the inventory of all the patterns that we set up for the auto crafting, the recipes. So as you can see, each one has its own inventory. It's kind of like a chest. So based on, you know, you can have, you know, if we wanted to, just 9 and then put in more CPUs. We'll play around with it, see what we need, and so forth. So very cool, very cool. All right, and look at that. It is now complete. So we can then right click on it and you can see inside. So it's called the molecular assembler chamber. That's what the final thing would be called. And as you can see, we have 18 inventories of places that we can put in our patterns, which are, again, this is our recipes. So pretty cool, pretty cool. That's going to be probably more than we'll ever need in this area. It is not plugged in yet though. So we got to do that. And I'm going to put on an ME storage bus. If you don't remember, what this does is it lets your system, your AE system, look into like an inventory, like a chest or whatever. As you can see, like we have these on the deep stores. So my system can see what's inside of those deep stores and I can pull in and out of them with the AE system. All right, but that doesn't pass power. So we need to pass the power. So let's put in the cord. Bada bing and bada boom. All right. So now anything that's put into here, we can actually see. Now I don't believe, see, I can't put like any of this stuff in there Can't do it. We need to do it from a pattern. So this is the blank pattern. And a blank pattern, that is the cost, 1 quartz, glowstone, iron, glass. Not too bad. Now, the next thing you're going to need is this guy, the ME pattern encoder, which, let me pull him. Oh, that's kind of scary. I just want to show the recipe, iron, crafting table, conversion matrix. So not bad. And, oh man, conversion matrix. Again, I don't know how important it is to show you this stuff, but that's what the cost of that is. Basic processor, blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's put that in. This is a necessity. It does not need to be powered, but it's how you program each of these patterns to tell it what to do. So let's go ahead with the stuff. And probably the best thing to do and program first is going to be your AE stuff so that it can auto-craft it. So we are going to want this guy first, I guess, quartz fiber. It's all pretty much raw materials. So let's go like that. Let's toss in 1 blank pattern. Encode. Beautiful. So now it knows to make the 4 quartz fiber, because that's what the recipe calls for. This makes 4 of them. So 4 quartz fiber is with 6 glass and with 3 quartz dust. So this pattern now knows it. And if I press shift, oh, I got to get out of there. If I press, why is it not working now? Maybe I got to be in my system. Hold on. If I look, oh, it's the wrong one. All right, if I look here, I don't know why it's not working. You know what? Maybe it's when I put it in here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. When I press shift, it'll show me what that is. You know, what the pattern actually is. So what it crafts. So now when I look into my system, I can change. Right now it says stored craft, just stored items. There is just craftable items. So I can see it right in here, which is pretty cool. I should also be able to see, let's go back to that and let's type in pattern. I can see it right there because it's above me. So if I take this out, see, it is now not in there. So I can then, I think if I toss it in there, it should put it, yep, right into there. Beautiful. So now I'm able to, the reason you want that is so if you're out in the go, I can just shift a pattern that I make into it and it'll put it into our assembler, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah, assembler chamber. So pretty cool. So we've got that done. So now our system knows how to auto craft quartz fiber. We can actually see it work. Let's see. Let's take out all of our quartz fiber out of the system just so we can prove it. Oop, we'll get to that in a second. So now, okay. There we go. Quartz fiber. So there it is right there. We can see we have none in the system, but it has a little thing and it says craft. So if I click on it, it then will say how many I want to craft. I can say just craft 1, say begin, and boom, look at that. It crafted that. So pretty cool. I pull it out, it then says craft. So when you have it in there, it looks like it doesn't have the crafting thing in there. But anyway, so pretty cool. Pretty cool indeedy. I like it. Now, of course, we already have a bunch in there, but whatevs. All right, then there's this thing right here, the crafting monitor. It tells you what your current crafts are that are going on. So that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and do, I had another pattern in here for refined iron. Let's just go to here and let's look at this. So I'm going to press this right here. I set up the pattern to do refined iron. It's not up there though. Where is it? I'll show you in a second. So let's go ahead, say craft 64, begin. And we should now see it. That's going on in this one, I do believe. Yeah, see, look at it. It threw in the iron and it's turning it into refined iron. So pretty cool. Now, how does that work? Well, if you have something like this thing is for like crafts that are you do in a crafting table. You already have all the materials, but in the case of the refined iron, you can't just take iron and craft it in the table to make refined iron. It's got to be smelted. Well, that's where, hello, ME interface. If you see right here, I've got a pattern for refined iron. So how do you do that? Well, you go over into your encoder, say right here, I say 1 iron equals, in this case, this would be, you could do in your, in the crafting table, if you put just 1 iron in, let's actually show that. If I put 1 iron in, that's what it would go to there. So that's what I could do in my system and put up there. But in a machine, I'd say 1 iron goes in, 1 refined iron goes out, and then set the pattern and press encode. Boom. So now this is encoded to know that. Now, then you go over to your said machine. Let me go ahead and grab an interface. So a lot of you guys probably already know this, but I just go through it. All the steps for those that don't. So I can just toss here. Let's say if I want to go on this guy, let's just toss that there. And then you put in the processing area. You put in that. And then it will know. Now you have to set up the machine to, and it will push it in. But I had to set up the machine to say receive it from the top. Then it will spit it once it's done, spit it out into the back. And this, as you know, works. I can set up the processing, but it also is what you can just shift stuff into it and it will go in. So like, boom, and it goes into the AE system. So it's like a chest that is pulling stuff in. Multi-uses. Now this guy isn't attached to anything. So let's put a wire. Let's see. Oh, I already have some right there. Beautiful. I can go like that. Now it is touching. Let's take this one out. So we just have the new one. So let's actually look in our inventory. Let's see, just at craftable items. So see, nothing in there is craftable. I then take the pattern that we made, which was this pattern, put it in there. Then I look. And you can see it's right there. And if I click on it and let's say 64, begin, it will have pushed 64 iron in there. And then it's smelting it, making the refined iron. It spits out the back and then it shows up in the system. Now, while that's going, this guy, the crafting monitor, as I said before, see, it's showing this is what's currently crafting. And, yeah, once it's done, once it's crafted, all 64 of them, it will stop. But this way you can actually see what's going on. If you're missing a material, it should show up down here. If there's things being crafted but aren't finished yet, and it will show you what they're doing in the process. So nice little handy thing to have. It's not required, but you know, you usually want it. So if a craft's not working, you can see why. So pretty cool. I dig it. And yeah, we're all set. So next up, since we have this, and by the way, to clear a thing, you just press shift and then right click and then it'll clear the pattern. And then it's blank again. Pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to set up a crap load of patterns so that we can get a crafting some cooler stuff. All right, guys, doing awesome. Super awesome. Yep. I love that. I forgot about that zoom thing that's an Optifine. It's such a beautiful thing. Boom. Yeah, love it. All right, so I believe, everything from AE. I also put it in a later thing. I put it in the very last one. I think that's just about every item. But there's more that we got to do because these are the ones that I can craft. There's other stuff I got to process. For instance, the processors here. Remember, you got to put those in the furnace. These ones to turn it into those. So we're going to have to set that up. To make the silicon, we got to set that up. To make glass, we got to set that up. And then there's a lot of other things, like even to make a redstone torch. You know, you got to set up how to turn a log into planks, how to set up planks into sticks, and all those sort of things. But since we have the witch farm with so many sticks, if you already have the stuff in your inventory, it's not a big deal. You know, but you do want to set up everything. So we are going to do now the encoder. So let's first do the glass. What's kind of neat about this is that you can actually kind of lie to it. So we can say, how do you make glass? There's the different ways of doing it, you know, smelting. So it's 1-to-1. So you could say 1 sand equals 1 glass and encode that. Okay. But you could also say a stack of sand is a stack of glass, and you can encode that so that if you said craft 1, it would craft an entire stack. But what's even neater is if you wanted to lie to it about things, you could say, like, for instance, 64 sand equals, excuse me, that's the wrong thing, equals 1 glass. And that way, every time you craft a glass, it will craft a ton of excess glass for you just because it spit it all into the machine. But as soon as it receives the first glass, it's going to think that the craft is over and then it's going to clear everything out. Yet you just got 64 sand done. Otherwise, the craft is stuck for a long time. But anyway, just it's kind of neat thing. And there's things into the future. I'm sure that we're going to, we may use that option, which is kind of neat. But for today, we're just going to say 1 sand equals 1 glass. All right, so that's why I set up all these Ferni and, what are they called? Pulverizers in this case. Let's go ahead and grab our cable, but also let's look in the craftable thing. So now I can craft any and all this stuff, which is super sweet. So, Emmy, boom. That's going to be kind of annoying how all that stuff shows up. But anyway, not important. All right, let's get all these linked in. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go and do this for all of them, but whatevs. All right, so over here, we already have some stuff that's auto-processing. I already have all my ores auto-processing, so I don't have to set up like iron ore equals iron. But anyway, so let's pick one of these. How do we do this again? With a furnace. And you can also, if you want to, you can have one furnace doing all the stuff, but just because it's faster, it's more efficient for the craft, I'm having each furnace being dedicated to that single thing. So let's go ahead. 1 sand equals 1 glass. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and say glass. Let's turn it to, because I already have a bunch of glass, so it won't prompt you to craft unless you need it. Let's say 64. Boom. So now, look at that. It dumped in the 64. And then if we look in our little terminal, it's showing us how many crafts are left. So pretty sweet. I like it. But this is where, if I said 64 sand equals 1 glass, it would have already finished the craft, yet it's still going and it's not bogging up the system. So just neat little things. All right, so we got that one done. We got the sand done that's required for it, so let's toss that out. Next, the silicon. So let's look at the recipe for that. So that is taking a quartz dust is the silicon. So 1 quartz dust equals 1 silicon. And let's encode it. Beautiful. All right, next up, why don't we do 1 of these equals 1 of those. Boom. Encode. And then let's do the diamond one. I think that's the last one that we got to do. Beautiful. And encode. Awesome. So that's everything. So let's see. We need the furnace. What do I have in here? Oh, the refined iron. I forget. That was not a necessary one. What am I doing? Am I not doing anything in this one? I think I just did that to show you guys, didn't I? All right, let's put the refined iron, I guess, in that one. So we did sand. Let's get all these lined up. Boom, 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 boom. And come on, last one. Let's do it for all of them. Just get that over with and done. So, and this is all for on-demand crafting. If you wanted to just have a thing that spits whatever ore into there, you can. But it's all completely up to you. All right, so where were we? So this is doing the glass. This one is doing the refined iron. This one is doing nothing. So with this one, why don't we do the silicon? With this one, let's do that processor and that processor. Beautiful. So that should be everything in AE completely. We can auto craft it from anywhere. That is kind of huge. All right. So now that we got all that stuff done, let's move on to the next thing. Let's look into solar panels. Yes. Oh my goodness. The next rabbit hole. Holy, this is going to be quite the undertaking. Seriously, you know what? I'm probably not going to get as far on solar panels as I thought today. Just because of time reasons. But anyway, let's start to get some of these things done. So we've got to get the pattern for glass done. Beautiful. And I really wish I could automate this. I tried for a little bit and was not very successful. But hey, what you going to do? All right, so we got that. This is already crafting. The carbon plates, that's going to have to be something that we set up with the compressor. So I'll work on that later. Let's get these guys. We got to get the rubber encoded. All right, beautiful. That's just with, oh, I just realized. Now here's something else that you got to consider. I'm using, let's just see. I am using this type of copper, which is the thermal expansion. Whereas this type that it's suggesting, I don't think is that. So let's just go ahead and put that in just to be extra super safe. Because they have different like ore things. So it's kind of annoying. In later versions, it's fixed or better. But anyway, so yes, so that's done. Then we got to get, now that we have those and we already have the refined iron, let's go ahead and get this dude. All right, cool. And then let's see, next the generator. All right, for the generator, we can do it either way. You know what? Let's do it. Let's actually program it so that it knows both. But anyway, let's do a normal furnace. Get that pattern in. Boom. Let's get a machine block pattern. Boom. And that is the right type. All right, cool. Let's see, the battery. That one's always annoying because when you click on it, it doesn't like do it. So let me see. I think I'm going to craft these like that one. So hopefully that'll just work. But for the battery pattern, let's see. I got to actually type in battery and click that one. See how it doesn't have the bar? And in fact, I might have to redo the other guy. All right. So anyway, boom. And I have to hope that's the right tin. We're going to have to redo that. Let's just go grab out our tin. Yeah, it looks different. See, that tin was blue. So again, battery, go like that, and let's put in, well, I don't know, it doesn't look blue there, but anyway, just to be extra super safe, let's go ahead, press, encode, and then let's actually toss that one into our system, and let's craft a battery. Oh, I already have a battery. All right, even better. All right, so we've got our battery. Let's go back to, I think it was this pattern. Yeah, and let's just fix that. Let's go like that. Then say encode. All right, beautiful. Okay, so we've got those guys done. Let's go back to solar. But as you can see, it's a big rabbit hole. It's a lot of busy work. So I don't want to keep you guys too busy. All right, and I think we already did the generator, right? All right, awesome. So that should hopefully be everything that we need to do the solar panel. I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. All right. So all that there. Ooh, I have two different. Oh, no. No, I didn't clear the other pattern. I don't remember which one it was. I'm going to have to redo it. All right, not a problem. We'll redo it real quick. I think, yeah, I can just... Did I grab both of them? Yeah, I did. All right, so let's take one of them. Let's clear one. All right, so that's cleared. And then let's stick this guy back. I like how it does remember the thing. And then, yeah, that looks like that was the right one. All right, golden. Stick her in. Boom. Let's try it. Let's see. Can we make a solar panel? So, solar panel. Oh, I didn't do the final solar panel. Boom. Encode. Awesome. All right, so let's toss that one in. Let's just move all these down the line like that. Like that. Good enough. I like to try and keep them somewhat organized. So I'll play around with that later. Anyway, let's do our solar panel. And let's Oh, I didn't put the solar panel thing in. I'm such a dingus sometimes. All right, so solar panel. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and let's say craft 10. Begin. And let's look at what it's doing. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Crafting all the stuff, and it's done. It already crafted all 10 that quickly. And look at that. 10 solar panels. Wow. I know these won't work right here, but let's just set them down and admire. Holy cow, that is so cool. That is so incredibly cool. Now, of course, we can't just pick these up. These guys, we got a wrench or they might get destroyed. Boom, boom, boom. That is awesome. So yeah, that's going on for our next stage. We need those solar panels. But this is where it was starting to get a little bit, I don't have the processing for all that stuff set up. So we'll work on hopefully getting further down the line come next episode. So cool. I'm happy about all that stuff. We've got our first solar panels. It's pretty cool. It is definitely a pretty cool thing. All right. Next, I made another one of these ME drive things, and I don't necessarily need the more storage immediately, but hey, we've got tons of resources. Why the heck not? I've been coring constantly. I mean, we have so much stuff. Oh, and then I wanted to replace all these barrels with these things so that we can actually see like what our current ores and everything are. So these are called storage monitors. Why don't we go ahead? I set that up. Storage monitor. All right. So let's craft 20. Begin. All right. Let's see it. Let's see it. Is it going? And you can see all the different things that it has to craft. And it's done. Beautiful. All right, so storage monitors, awesome. All right, let's rip out all that stuff. Let's toss you out, and let's knock all these down. Goodbye, goodbye, barrels. They're kind of, I don't know, they're just an eyesore after a while. All right, let's put in our beautiful new monitors, and since they're touching each other, they're all powered. Very cool, and we even have 2 left over. All right, so what should we put in all of them? Let's just see. Ingots. Awesome. All right, so aluminum, brass, chrome, copper, electrum. Did I already do gold? I already did gold. Invar, iron, lead, nickel, platinum. Ooh, do we have 2 different types of platinum? Because I've been I thought I've been auto doing platinum. Steel, tin, titanium, tungsten. I'm really confused right now. Where's the rest of my platinum? I didn't use it, did I, for something? Huh? Oh, it's tons of... That's where they all are. I didn't set it up to actually cook them yet. Okay, I've been making tons of dust. All right, good enough. All right, so we've go through the list. So we've got iron, done. We've got, let's see, we'll do iron, then we'll do tin. Done. And we can see exactly how much we have at any time. So after tin, let's do copper. Awesome, copper done. Let's then do lead. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. All right, so lead, what's the next thing we should do after lead? Perhaps then gold, maybe? Beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. All right, let's get all these ones locked. So locked, 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 locked. Awesome. And then some of these things I can probably start to take and, like put diamonds there. I might do diamond and iridium there. And then iridium ingot. Let's go ahead and make a couple of ingots. 3, 4. These have to be compressed. I don't have to set up the thing for it, but anyway. Compressed. Now these ones they're a little bit, they're not too much tougher to set up, but they don't auto spit out. So, all right. So there we go. And then we'll put that there. And then there's a couple more, but there's not too many more that we have to do. But all right, we did all these guys. There's really not that many more different types of ingots, but I dig it. So now we can see exactly like where we are. I can, glance up and be like, oh, I need more refined iron, or, oh, I got plenty of steel. Let's turn off the production for that. Things like that. It is so handy to just have a wall and see everything. So we're doing pretty good. And I actually shut down a lot of my production for things for a while, just because I was processing them faster than I was making them. So that's pretty cool. What's going on over here? So this guy right now is waiting on the bauxite. This guy is still making more steel. Now, I'm making tons. I could probably shut that off soon. But I'm making tons of steel because I want to make a crap ton of boilers. Yeah, a real crap ton. And it takes a real lot. So we'll get that. I'll probably stop once we're around 10,000. Awesome. 380. Yeah. It's looking good, guys. It is looking super good. All right, so the next thing, I wanted to auto-craft up enough drives of these 64K drives. I want to do enough to fill up that whole thing. So how many are in here? One, is that 5? Yeah, that's 5, so that's 10. Remember how it was crazy expensive? Let me see, 64, there we go. Like, insanely expensive. But we're going to be able to craft 10. Hopefully... lickety split. Boom. Remember these stupid things? They're so expensive. But this does it like it's nothing. We might run out of like glass or something. All right, it's doing it. And the reason why it's pausing there is because it's waiting for those to like smelt. So this is a case I did 1-to-1. It might be better if I did like 64. So that way it would immediately stick in, 64, and it would be quicker. There'd be no delay. But it's so, I don't know, it's fun to watch. Now, there's some crafts that can take like an hour to craft once you get to the more advanced stuff. But, oh, I just love it. This would have taken me like forever to craft myself, and you don't always get the numbers like precisely right. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. So I obviously ran out of the processors. So this is where it's getting kind of bottlenecked. All right, I made a few adjustments to the system. I helped it craft some of the stuff that what we did would work, but it would just be kind of annoying to sit and wait for it. I changed up some of the patterns so that, like with the diamond, now I said it takes 15 of the processors just to make one advanced, one of the cooked ones. So 15 of these to make one of those, and 32 of these to make one of those. And I said 64 quartz dust to make one silicon. So hopefully that works. We'll see if we can do our trickery. Crafting monitor is clear. Let's go ahead. Oh crap. I had to break it and redo it. Hold on. Let's go ahead, throw our remote through again. All right. Beautiful. All right. Can we do it? All right. So 64, yep, craftable. We want 10 minus 2 because we already did 2. Begin. Now, this is where it froze just a second ago. Nope, we're good. Awesome. Look at how quickly it's doing them all. 5. And come on, 4. It's so pretty. Once you have everything processed and it just does the normal crafting. And complete. Awesome. So I almost feel like I need a little thing that just goes like bing and it jumps out at you. That would be pretty cool. All right, so 64. Let's now look at it crafted and stored. Beautiful. So now we have a whole bunch more of those guys. So we can fill up yet another thing. We have so much storage, guys. It's not even funny. I still haven't finished filling up this one yet, and we got a whole brand new one. Love it. Now, there is a way, let me just see, with this wrench where we can like specify, priority. We're going to call this one priority 2. All right. And I think I can just hit enter. Or no, you escape out, and then we'll shift right click that guy, and we'll say this guy's priority 1, which it's already set to. Awesome. So we'll go to that one first, then go to that one. It's important to put priorities. All right, we're golden, guys. We are absolutely golden. This is so incredibly awesome. I'll set up the shenanigans to do our solar panels and other processing. And I think we'll be good. I think we will be super duper good. So I am loving it. Let me see how much time we have left and if there's anything else cool we can do for today. All right, guys. So we're definitely, yeah, we're pretty good for time. Well, as in almost over for time. Oh man, I can blather on. I didn't expect this to take that long, but it's okay. We got a lot done. We can do one more fun little thing before we go, but I wanted to show you. I wasn't sure why I wasn't cooking up the platinum yet. Well, I've got dust up the wazoo. Remember, this was from the Ferris? So the platinum dust, we got 5,000 platinum dust. How are we doing on the Ferris? Let's see. Ooh, we've almost gone through all of our Ferris ore. Almost. But that's fine. We still get more. But anyway, like 5,000. I was like, why haven't I done that yet? Well, it's because you don't process this stuff in the blast furnace, which the blast furnace, it takes a lot longer to cook things than normal stuff. But with this stuff, we can just throw it into any old furnace and it'll cook right up. So, you know, it's pretty sweet for that matter. And you know what? Let's I'm just going to toss it into here. And we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just go ahead, toss it in there. So it goes ahead and does it. But I found something else out, which is kind of interesting. So let's see. Are these both doing redstone? Yeah, which one's almost done? This one's almost done. All right, let's real quick just set this into there. And we'll have it go. But anyway, look at the recipe of this guy. If you didn't know, with the platinum dust, if you centrifuge it, industrial centrifuge, a single dust gives you an iridium nugget. And then we can take said iridium nugget, 9 of them, so 9 platinum gives you 1 iridium, which is pretty cool. You know, so I didn't want to process it because we can process it crazy fast. I wanted to wait until we knew what we were going to do with it. You know, and if we're short on iridium for the solar panels or whatever. So that's, yeah, that's cool. That's what I'm saying. All right. Next up, slime. We have such an absurd amount of slime. And remember, we get 2 rubbers per slime ball. So, I mean, that's a lot of rubber. That's like a real lot of rubber. It's probably more rubber than we need. And, you know, we make the slime balls faster than we can process the rubber. So I thought maybe we could pop out the slime guy, and why don't we replace it with a Pigman? Because we're kind of low on gold. In fact, yeah, we'll do it with the Pigman. That should die to fall damage. In fact, you know what? We might be able to just add it in. I'll leave the slime going for another night. Yeah. We'll leave the slime going for another night. Hopefully, I don't know if Pigmen have more health. Hopefully I moved the spawner high enough up that it will get it. We got to redo this, though, so this spawner is not at my base. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it because, let's just go ahead and get this. Because, you know, it causes more lag for us while we're at the base place. All right, all those guys are done. Let's go ahead, throw in this. I'll add it. It's all in the same redstone signal. All right, and there. Let's put on the redstone signal. Boom. And Pigman. Nice. All right, let's go ahead, put our glass back up, and let's find out. Are they going to die to the fall damage? If they don't, the grinders will get them. Pigman! Yes, they die to the fall damage. It's so good. Hopefully they still give the gold. Ooh. Holy crap nuggets. I mean, look at this. This is nuts. All right, the Pigmen given anything if they die to the gold? They should. I'm definitely seeing some stuff happen. Let's go see which ones would pick it up. It wouldn't be through the grinder. Let's see if we can pick things out. Oh, look at the little gold nuggets. Oh, baby. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, this is awesome. So, oh crap, I gotta set up a wireless terminal closer. Look at him though. Oh man. This is just such like a mess of like so many different types of mobs. Oh man, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go. Oh, jetpack on. Superfly. Yo! Awesome. All right, let's now look at how many of the nuggets do we have? Nuggets. Ooh, I don't know where I got. Is that already processed from the other? Does it process that quick? Huh. Anyway, let's take our gold nuggets. All right, cool. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. That's all we can do for now. Let's go up to our pattern thing. Where is it at? Where is it at? All right. Let's go to our pattern guy. And let's go ahead and say use. Oh, I don't have my pattern on me. Hold on. Oh, we can make, this will help us to make like gold apples and all sorts of crazy shenanigans. All right. So again, use. Oh, that is so awesome. You know what? I think there's things that using like gold carrots and for fuel is like much better. All right, come on. I hope it's not under shapeless crafting. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, shapeless crafting is what we want. What the crap? No, I didn't mean to press that. All right, whatever. We're just going to put in the pattern because I know what it is. Awesome. Boom. Encode. Sweet. All right, so now let's throw our gold nuggets in. Let's go ahead, take this, throw it into here. Awesome. And let's go now say gold. Let's put it to the stored view craftable. Let's say craft 64, begin. And watch our gold craft. So right now it's waiting for more. See, it says missing material. So as soon as it comes in the system from the spawner, hopefully, come on, bro. Huh. All right, it did. It went down a couple. So it's going to be constantly missing it just because we don't have that many nuggets. We got to wait for it. We got to wait for it. Come on, piggies. Die faster. It's because our pipes are so slow. Like, because they're all iron pipes. We have to wait for them to, like, it takes like 20 seconds sometimes for like a single thing to get through those pipes. We definitely should probably set up a better receiving system so it can do it faster. But yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm hoping they don't like despawn or something too. They shouldn't from the soul shard spawner if you're not that far away. But yeah, this will be interesting. Now, ultimately, again, it's going to be in a different area. But see, we're down to 40. It was at 45 like a moment ago. But that's pretty cool. So over time, that is our unlimited supply of gold. Not bad, not bad. I dig it. All right. Well, I think we did pretty good today, guys. I think we got most done. I got these things all put in. I'm going to spend between this episode and next episode, I'm going to set up all the automation for all the different machines so that we can get further into solar panels and other Greg Tech and IC2 things. So it'll be super simple and easy. I'm just going to make all the recipes and everything. So I think it should be pretty awesome. Anyway, guys, it has been a pleasure. Please remember, show that amazing support for the series by smashing that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, do not forget subscribe, or if you're not subscribed yet, go check. Do not forget subscribe for the Minecraft awesomeness. But have a great weekend. As you guys know, this series does not go on the weekend. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I will see you guys back on Monday. All right? Sounds good. All right, guys. Later. Thanks for watching. Slam that thumbs up button and peace out.